on page 68. Keep looking, or else you're gonna lose it. At the top of the page, let's read the box. And I'm gonna call on Braden. Would you read that box for us?
Use commas to separate words or groups of words in a series. A series is three or more similar words or groups of words written one after the other.
All right, so the example they give us is the narwhal is a mammal closely related to dolphins, belugas, porpoises, and orcas. Now, notice that in between each of those words, since there's more than three or more, you put a comma. So let's do another sentence on the board. Okay, let's do a Thanksgiving sentence. So you could say, for Thanksgiving, I eat turkey, stuffing, a second right here, potatoes, corn, what else? Cranberries, and pie. Alright, I wrote this a little bit high, but let's have Logan, can you come up and insert one comma where it should go? Alright, here, let me wipe. I'll wipe the marker in between. Here, just leave the lid off. Okay, and then Jed. Although I'm touching it. Can you make it a little bit bigger? You could just write over it. Okay, good. All right, Marissa. Sorry, it's a little high. Good. And, all right, Jana. Braden, can you reach that? I don't know if I can pick you up. All right, very good. So, for Thanksgiving, I eat turkey, comma, stuffing, comma, potatoes, comma, corn, comma, cranberries, comma, and pie. You don't need to put a comma after the and. All right? So, let's do another one. I am thankful. Alright, so what are some things we're thankful for?
Family. Chicken.
Family.
Food.
Food.
God. Pet.
God.
Pet.
Oh, I'm writing in the comments.
Pets.
Pets.
Jesus.
Food.
Bible.
Okay, well we said God.
Bible.
The Bible. Flowers.
God. Jesus. Our veteran.
CCS. Veterans.
Restrooms.
Well, let's stay away from potty words. Birds.
Holiday.
How about creation?
Yay. What about holiday?
Creation.
No, in New York. No.
holidays, and
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah. Wow, that's a people thing.
All right. So I need you to come up and insert some commas. All right, Alex, come up and insert a comma. Okay, good. And Noah. Good. And Lucas. Okay. And Mason. Okay, Jensen. All right, and commas go down here though, not up there. Here, why don't you do the comma and then the insert?
I'm gonna make it super big. No.
Yeah, just do normal.
Small. No, I'm gonna skip ahead.
That's fine. Okay, make sure we can see it. Okay, and Jacob.
No, I don't want to do it, but I have a question.
What?
Will you want me to share my book with Micah so we can follow along?
I don't know. Well, no, I'll give him something because you guys shouldn't technically be sitting together. Okay, who didn't have a turn yet? You guys had a turn, right? Did you have a turn, Alex?
Someone's lunchbox.
All right. Don't interrupt class for that. Come on. Logan, did you do? You did one. Nicholas, can you come up and do a comma?
It's running out of ink.
No, you're just
You
not
have to
doing it the
write.
right way.
You have to write. Oh, it is. You're right. Let me do a different one. Dylan, come up and insert a comma. Okay. And Matthew. I should have said and friends.
Yeah. You said and friends, but you didn't write the and.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else hasn't? Micah. Okay, and Mackenzie. More. Good job. All right, so we've got, I am thankful for family, comma, food, comma, God, comma, pets, comma, the Bible, comma, flowers, comma, CCS, comma, veterans, comma, creation, comma, holidays, comma, and friends. Now, what if I just have a sentence like this? Do I need to put commas in this sentence? Why not?
Because there's already
Because you put an
and.
and.
What's the reason though?
You don't because you after. Because it's not. Because two words isn't.
Right, it's not a series. A series is 3 or more words. So if I change this to say my favorite colors are red,
Purple.
blue, at least three words. So I need to insert a comma here. Ah, I did it backwards. What in the world? I am not thinking. My favorite colors are red, comma, blue, comma, and green. But if you only have two, you don't need a comma. You just need the word and. Okay, so let's go ahead and work in our books. On page 68. Write the sentences as we do them. Alright, so number one, we have to use proofreader's marks to insert the missing commas. So I'll read the sentence and you tell me where to put the commas. As I'm reading it, say comma. Number one, narwhals live in the frigid waters of Canada, Norway, Greenland, and Russia. So you should have 3 commas. Notice the frigid waters. What's frigid mean?
Cold.
Right.
Freezing.
Right.
Cold. I wrote freezing.
Number 2,
Freezing.
they eat mostly halibut,
Comma.
cod,
Comma.
squid,
Comma.
and shrimp.
Nothing.
No, right. No comma after shrimp. It's a period. Alright. Number 3. Micah, just listen, but you'll have to go back and do this. Number 3. Polar bears,
Comma.
walruses,
Comma.
and orcas are their main predators. So you should have 2 commas. Jacob.
There's actually a squid eye for $10,000 you can eat.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'll save the money. Yes. Jaina.
What those are, the sentence like after it, you put a comma?
No, just in between the words. So polar bears, comma, walruses, comma, and orcas are their main predators. Number 4. Mr. Murphy,
Comma.
can narwhals also live in warm water? Now why did we put a comma there?
Because you're talking to someone.
Yes, they're talking to someone. Now, if it said, Mr. Murphy, can narwhals also live in warm water? Asked Fred. Then you'd put quotation marks. But if it doesn't say who's saying it, it's not a direct quotation.
Right.
Okay, but in this case, they are talking to Mr. Murphy, so you have to put a comma afterwards. Number 5. No, comma, they are found only in the Arctic.
Yes.
Did everyone get the commas?
Yeah.
All right, for proof B, you have to, for each sentence, write C if the punctuation is correct, write I if it is incorrect, and if it's incorrect, use proofreader's marks to correct each error. So, read number 1 to yourself. Raise your hand if you think it's correct. Raise your hand if you think it's incorrect. Okay, it's incorrect. Why is it incorrect?
Because you're supposed to put a comma after click.
Yes. Insert a comma after clicks. Because there's a series of words. It's narwhals communicate by making squeaks, comma, clicks, comma, and whistles, Edie said. Well, the comma's after whistles because that's at the end of the direct quotation. Number 2, read it to yourself. Some of you are looking at the wall. The word's not, sentence isn't on the wall. Raise your hand if you think the sentence is correct. Raise your hand if you think it's incorrect. Why is it incorrect?
Because we're before Andrew.
Yes, because Andrew said is not part of the direct quotation. There should be no quotation marks before Andrew. It should be after or before narwhals. So delete the other quotation marks and then add quotation marks before narwhals. Delete the quotation marks that don't belong. So the ones at the beginning of the sentence don't belong. Alright, so you should be doing this because they have Andrew said is not part of the direct quotation. So delete that one and then you need to add in quotation marks before narwhals. Okay. Number 3, read it to yourself. Raise your hand if you think it's incorrect. Okay, why is it incorrect?
Because comma after yes.
Yes. Yes, a comma after yes.
Get it?
Hmm?
Get it?
I get it.
It's like an echo.
So insert a comma after yes. And you should also putting putting the letter I in each blank because they were all incorrect. Read letter number 4 to yourself. Raise your hand if you think it's correct. Sorry. It is correct, yes. So put a C. Read number 5 to yourself. How many of you think it's correct? How many of you think it's incorrect? Mason, why do you think it's incorrect?
Because there needs to be a comma after Lou.
Yes, because St. Louis is a city and Missouri's a state. You need to insert a comma in between. St. Louis, comma, Missouri. So that one was incorrect. And number 6. Raise your hand if you think it's correct. Hopefully everyone's hands are up. It's correct. Good job. Okay, for right C, you are going to write a declarative sentence using the names of 3 of your friends. Why do they want you to write 3 of your friends?
Because then you put commas.
So you can practice writing a series of words using commas in between.
More than 3.
Let's just do 3.
So declarative.
Because if I say you can do more than 3, some of you will end up writing 20.
Is declarative telling?
Yes,
Okay.
Wait, just one?
just one word. 3 friends. Write a sentence using the names of 3 friends in a series. Does anybody want to read their sentence? Micah.
Jake, Caleb, and Jed got superpowers and killed each other.
Wow. Okay. Anyone else? Nicholas.
My friends are Landon, Blake, and Brian.
Good. You put commas in between?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
They were on my my soccer team.
Alex. Read it.
My John, Nicholas, and Lucas are my best friends.
Okay, good. Mason.
Some favorite friends are Noah, Nicholas, and Luca. My friends Jed, Nicholas, and Logan are very great friends.
Okay, but you need to write it before you read it.
Yeah.
You're writing it in your head while you're. Jake.
We play football with Noah, Lucas, Micah, and Brady.
Okay, that's 4 of them. All right, good. Logan.
My BFFs in my other school are Nina, Brianna, and Lily.
Good. Jaina.
My favorite friends are Autumn, Lizzie, and Mackenzie.
Okay. Anyone else? And I'll let you add Marissa in there. Even though that's 4. Because we don't want to leave one out. Alright. Anyone else? Okay. Remember D. Circle the compound word in each group. So, number 1, who can tell me what the compound word is? Jed?
Grandmother.
Grandmother. It's 2 words put into 1 word. Circle grandmother. Number 2. Jacob. Yes. Whatever. Number 3. Brayden.
Blueberry.
And number 4. Alex.
Window. Window. Birthday.
Birthday. Because win is a word, but doe is not. Not D-O-W. D-O-E is a Logan, your hand's up. I'll call on you, yes.
Soldier.
What's that?
Soldier.
Not soldier. Soldier is not two words put together. Okay. All right, you can go ahead and put that away.
Why not